Hey, what's going on, guys? I got something new, and it's not great news. I tore my pectoral tendon again. If any of you guys know me, I'm 33 now. When I was 25, I tore my left pectoral tendon, and I had to get surgery to repair it. Now, I don't know if you guys can see right here. It's where the tendon connects to the bone. It's where it tore. You can see there's a big gap here where it's all balled up. And you can see the black and blue where the internal bleeding is going down my arm. So I just finished up my last workout. Last workout for a while anyways. And pretty much the doctor said I could go in and keep motion in it, keep it moving, do some light work. I just can't do anything heavy that's gonna, totally make this inflamed or something detrimental. So I think I learned a few things from the last time, and I'm gonna do a few things different on this arm and see how it goes. So this one, my left arm, I tore doing jiu-jitsu, or no, lifting weights. This right one I tore in jiu-jitsu. So originally, close to a year ago, 8 months ago, I was in top half guard, and I was pushing the knee down and trying to slide my knee over to mount. And I had switched my base. I was pushing, and then I felt a pop in here. And I think that one was either a partial tear or the tendon was still intact and I just tore some of the muscle. I had a pretty good function and range of motion, but I had the black and blue marks, and it felt like I tore something. It was rough for a while. That one, I used the STAR method and rehabbed it myself, starting out with empty dumbbells and working my way up. I think I got to like 70s or 80s on dumbbell. And before this, I was benching close to 500 pounds. When I tore this the first time, I got back up to about 225, was about my best, and I wasn't even doing that. I was keeping it nice and light. Probably didn't heal all the way, or partially, but it held up. I was able to work construction. I was able to do bench. I was able to swim. I was able to box. Tons of jiu-jitsu matches, everything. And this held up just fine until last week. I believe Tuesday, I went to jiu-jitsu. We were doing some stand-up sparring. I went to hit a hard snap down, jerked someone's head down, and then just felt a pop and then a tearing sensation. And right away, I knew what it was. I kind of yelled out, "Ah!" And then, my coach goes, "Oh, what's going on?" I think I tore something. I felt something tear inside here. I'm done for the day. I'm going to go get some ice on it and get it checked out. So I ended up going and getting an MRI. And they were showing me on the MRI, here's where your pectoral tendon's supposed to go. It's supposed to run, along your pec. And we don't see the tendon in there. We just see swelling and edema where the tendon should be. So what they're going to do is they're going to drill some holes in this humerus bone. They're going to put an anchor. They're going to find that tendon, stretch it back, anchor it back, and I'm going to be immobilized for 6 weeks while this heals. All right. Same thing I had to do on the left arm. The left arm, I took a really conservative approach, and I kind of understand why the doctor wanted to do that. He knows, I'm a human wrecking ball. He knows I go hard in everything I do, and he was scared that I was going to re-tear this. But when I had this torn, he didn't want me to work out my other arm. I had to wait a long time before I could put weights on this. He didn't even want me running or doing cardio or doing the exercise bike or anything like that. So I was pretty much bed rest on this. And, I have savage blood in my veins. I'm used to a warrior lifestyle. I was doing really good as an amateur until I tore this, and I went from working out hard 3 times a day every day to being in bed for months, and he didn't even want me to get up and walk around too much. I remember my dad telling my doctor that I went to go get Jamba Juice with my girlfriend, and I was up walking around and stuff, and he told me, don't even make a habit of that, stay home and rest. So a different doctor is doing this shoulder, and I'm going to take a more proactive approach. I'm going to let it heal. I'm going to go really light. But while this is bandaged up healing, I am going to ride the bike. I'm going to do some cardio. I'm going to work out my left arm. I'm going to do everything in my power to stay in shape and get this strong again and try to make a full recovery. So this is going to be like a little series. I'm going to try to once a week at least make a video like this and talk about my progress, talk about my workouts. Today I just kind of did a feel-good workout. I went light on everything, but I did some upper body, I did some legs, I did some abs. And you can see my abs now, they're pretty good. I have pretty much a 6-pack. That's probably going to go away, because I'm not going to worry too much about dieting. I'm not going to be at a calorie deficit. I'm going to give myself the best chance to heal. I'm going to get plenty of calories. I'm going to eat a high protein diet with lots of fruits and vegetables and, high protein so the muscle can heal. Hopefully the tendon can start to heal, and I can get back to doing what I want to do. And another thing to speak on is with this first tear on my left side, it came a lot of negativity. Like I said, I was doing really good as an amateur. I was about to turn pro, and the people around me were really hard on me when I tore this. And I understand. They want me to be successful, they want me to do good, etc. But once it's torn, it's torn. There's nothing I could do but wait for it to heal, And if positivity makes a difference, I think my support group is a lot stronger now. My mindset's a lot stronger now. I'm going to take a more proactive approach at healing this. And I'm pretty dedicated to this warrior lifestyle I have, savage blood in me. And I need some kind of outlet to get my aggression out. I need to be working out. I need some form of competition. And I'm going to get back to that because, that's one of the things that makes life worth living to me is, being that warrior, whether it's a fight in the ring or if it's a fight to heal up and get my job back. I'm ready to put in the work, ready to put in the sacrifice, and ready to do whatever I can to get this healed up again. And with this, I completely stopped exercise. I stopped taking my supplements. With this, I'm not gonna be making money because you guys know I just started as a painter, and I don't even have enough hours yet to get disability. So I will be relying on my support system, but hopefully they'll help me get the supplements I need and the proper food I need, and keep a roof over my head is all I could hope for. Another thing with this, yeah, it healed up great. I could barely even tell I had surgery on it. I benched close to 500 pounds with this arm. I've done, fights, tournaments, you name it. One way that this conservative approach really affected me is, I wasn't running, I wasn't doing cardio, I wasn't doing legs. And I decided, because I lived that warrior lifestyle, that I was going to take on a jiu-jitsu tournament, and that was going to motivate me to get better faster and heal this up and prove the doubters wrong and whatnot. But even though my shoulder was cleared, the rest of my body was out of shape. I think my first week I decided I'm going to do a tournament. I was cleared for activity with my shoulder. I go out and do sprints, and of course my legs aren't conditioned, and I pull a hamstring, and in that tournament I decided, I was a heavyweight. I'm a bigger guy. I'm 6'1". Right now I'm probably 220. I was a little heavier then. I was maybe 240. After surgery, I was fairly close to what I am now, between 200 and 220. And I go, yeah, I haven't had enough time to build up my muscles and get this really strong yet, like a heavyweight should be. So I'm going to cut weight. I'm going to go to a lighter weight class. I'm going to do the best I can with my cardio. I'm going to start training again, and whatever happens, happens. And I had people in my weight class for that tournament, but I had two guys actually, and it turns out they both dropped out. So they ended up putting me with the heavyweights anyways. So not only did I have to cut weight, I was coming back from an injury. And my body just didn't have enough time to get in good condition. And so I ended up getting a huge monster. He was about, my build, my thickness, but in a 6'7" frame. And I choked him out early, and I just got exhausted, and I ended up losing that one. And that was a hard loss. I felt like when that happened, my family kind of gave up on me. They took all my pictures down and stuff like that. So on this one, I want to make sure no stone is left unturned, and I get this recovered the best I can. And even if my arm doesn't make a full recovery, I'm going to try to keep my body in the best shape possible, with or without it. And I think this needs to be fixed if I'm going to do anything athletic. But even now, I think I could tough it out with one arm and work if I had to. So I'm going to make a best attempt at healing it. And if it doesn't heal, it doesn't heal. Life goes on. But I expect it to make full recovery as good or better than the other one. And it's going to take a little while, but I'm going to get those abs back. I'm going to be mentally and physically stronger than before. And watch out, because I'm coming for you.